But no, I was actually, that was on my list here. So.
Oh, really?
About Charlie?
No, about Elon Musk. You know who that is, right?
No, I have no idea.
Are you fucking?
Nope,
he's the richest guy in the world.
Okay,
Dad.
he's blowing shit up your ass.
Oh, he is?
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm totally serious.
Dad, he's the richest person in the world.
What does he own? What does he own?
Tesla.
Are
fucking.
you okay?
There's a heavy metal group called Tesla.
You
from
are
the 80s.
pissing me off now. He's bullshitting you, Chase.
No.
Tesla cars, like electric
you're believing.
cars. Like,
you're believing him.
No.
You're feeding
SpaceX.
into him.
This is the Garage Boozing Podcast.
What's up, nerds? And welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. I'm your host, the man with absolutely no plan, the Chase with the face for radio, Chase Shurga. And boy, do I have one hell of an episode for you guys today. We have the part 2 of my conversation with RayRod and Big Rick, aka my dad and my godfather. And wow, yeah, this conversation goes all over the place. As you guys know, I love having my dad and his best friend, aka my godfather, aka my uncle, Big Rick, both of them together. Fantastic episode every single time. But yeah, you guys are going to love it. So without further ado, folks, you know what time it is. It's time to sit back, relax, kick your feet up, crack open a cold one, and if you're really feeling fruity, take a shot. Why not? Because this week's episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast starts now.
Oh, yeah, and support for the Garage Boozing Podcast. It is brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped will help you trim up the family jewels to make everything nice and right for the ladies. Make sure that you're using promo code TGBP20 for 20% off your Manscaped products. Oh, yeah!
Yes,
Just
but, like,
saying.
I tell him everything other than like if I'm
Smoking pot or something.
or if I'm a little drunk and I fall down the stairs, like that was my alarm. But if I'm a little drunk or something, like I don't want him to know about it, you know, because then he'll just worry.
Right, because you're not over 21, and he does get upset when you booze.
I wish I never mentioned the weed thing though. Isn't this terrible?
That's shocking.
He's gonna think I'm gonna.
That's shocking as hell.
Are you actually shocked over this?
Very much. Yeah.
Are you being for real?
Yes, completely.
Are you mad?
No. You would always say that you never smoke pot on these stupid podcasts.
I said that for him. Wow. All right.
So they're talking at work, and they couldn't believe I never heard of this. Do you guys know what this is?
Oh, God.
Charlie, my
You-
finger. You hurt
bit
my
me.
finger, Charlie. You
Charlie,
bit my
you-
finger.
Charlie-
Oh, Charlie. I just found out
Charlie,
about
you
this
bit
last
me.
week. Do you know about this?
You never seen Charlie? You bit me. Charlie, you bit me. Ow!
The kid's almost crying. He puts his finger in like his little brother's mouth, who's about like I don't know,
that video.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was
Like
like 10 years ago.
2007.
or
Yes,
something.
yes, yeah.
So now they're older now, and they did a reenactment, and I never heard of the thing to begin with to start.
Well, because, no disrespect, but you're older. You're the Facebook generation for social
You're
media.
a fucking asshole for saying that. That's funny, right?
You might want to get onto Instagram or something like that.
Yeah. Why are you not on Instagram, Dad?
I told him that.
All it is pictures. I can see pictures on Facebook.
Yeah, but
follow famous people, your
I
friends.
don't care about famous
I've never
people.
posted a damn thing on Instagram, but Instagram
Is
is
awesome.
like amazing.
Instagram's-
It's amazing.
Instagram is my favorite social media by far.
I like Twitter.
I used to like Twitter, but like now they're blocking everyone who's free
Charlie,
speech.
my
Elon's
finger,
going to
Charlie.
change that, baby.
Charlie, Charlie, ouch, Charlie.
Ouch,
Oh.
Charlie, you bit me. But no, I was actually, that was on my list here. So
Oh, really?
About Charlie?
No, about Elon Musk. You know who that is, right?
No, I have no idea.
Are you fucking?
No,
he's
I
the
have no-
richest guy in the world.
Okay,
Dad.
he's blowing shit up your ass.
Oh, he is?
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm totally serious.
Dad, he's the richest person in the world.
What does he
Okay.
own? What does he own?
Tesla,
Are
fucking.
you okay?
There's a heavy metal group called Tesla.
You
from
are
the 80s.
pissing me off now. He's bullshitting you, Chase.
No.
Tesla
you're-
cars, like electric
You're believing.
cars. Like,
You're believing him.
No.
You're feeding
SpaceX.
into him.
Anyway, he's the richest guy by he smoked Jeff Bezos by like double his
Okay,
net worth.
what's your question?
He offered all the shareholders of Twitter to buy them out.
Yeah, I read that 2 days ago, yeah. What about
So
it?
he knows who he is.
Okay, so what?
I
what
told you,
about it?
Chase.
So what's your point?
What were
why?
we-
Why do you got a red spot right there?
What?
That you got a tremendous red spot over there.
He went to see his esthetician.
Yeah, right.
Esthetician.
You said it right. I don't know. Sometimes if I have a beer or something, it makes me red. You've seen my ears and stuff. It just happens. But so you read the thing about Elon Musk. You have no idea.
Okay,
who he
what's
is.
the point? What do you want to know?
What were you just saying? We were saying something about Elon. You said something.
Oh, Twitter. He's going to
Oh,
buy
yes.
Twitter and
Right,
bring
right,
Trump
right.
back.
That's what we said,
so
yeah.
his goal is to buy Twitter out completely, so he can bring freedom of speech back to Twitter, which should be a thing. Why can I not? I can't tweet whatever the
Right,
fuck I
I know.
want without being banned. Like it's wild. Freedom of speech is an American right since day one.
Of course, yeah.
But it's not though with current Twitter. People say things, they
I
get
know.
banned.
Facebook too. You get
Exactly.
We're getting some pretty good topics.
I know this is great. I like this banter. This is good banter. Want another shot?
No, thank you.
Half a shot.
No, thank you. Anyways. I
Rock
gotta
paper
finish
scissors.
this.
2 out of 3.
Yep.
Rock paper scissors shoot. Ooh. Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot. All right.
Oh,
Fuck. What were we just talking about?
that millionaire guy that I never heard of.
okay.
Elon
You're
Musk,
you're
yeah.
being a douche.
Yeah. There's no way you don't know Elon Musk. Richest guy
There's
in the
no
world.
way.
You think Francine knows who it is?
Yes.
100%.
Yep.
You know who he is, and I think you're still. See,
I don't know who he is.
Aren't you involved in like the stock market and stuff? Like you should definitely know who he is.
I don't know.
he's laughing, Chase. He knows.
All right,
He's trying
anyway.
to get us going, and he is getting me going.
So ignore that. Forget about Elon Musk. How about those Rangers, baby?
I always told Uncle John that Chris Kreider was a bum and he would never score 30 goals. Boy, was I wrong. I mean, I hope he can continue this year after year, but out of nowhere, I mean, he never scored 30 goals in any season, and now he's got 50. And he'll get more than 50 because there's, 6 or 7 games left. Yeah, it's very good.
You know what's so funny? So like, I was never huge on hockey. Yeah, I was a former mascot for the local hockey team, stuff like that. But like, hockey's always been interesting to me, but I never went out of my way to watch it. But now I literally go out of my way to watch
Wow.
Rangers.
Who's your favorite Ranger? Do you have one?
Ryan Reeves, easy.
Oh, you do like him?
We met him. That's why.
I'm just so aggravated that I didn't say to him.
He was such a puss.
Why?
I can't
Why-
believe it.
Isn't it frustrating because you're fighting guys that have face shields on and you don't have any on? I mean, have you ever considered putting one on? Or I just wanted to ask him that.
He's
and I
such a
just-
savage. He
I
didn't give a
froze.
fuck.
I froze. I know.
He has talked to so many famous people.
I know.
And
Wayne Gretzky.
always.
The audience here, they don't even know. The
Okay,
people
so yeah,
who
long
could
story
do
short
it.
here. So for my dad's Christmas present last year, I brought him to a Rangers game. We had front row seats.
By the way, Seth, what's his name? The kid you had on here, Seth.
Cooper?
Yeah, he brought his father to Buffalo too 2 weeks ago.
But he wasn't first row.
No, I know.
Okay, right. Anyway, so so my dad's Christmas present last year was
Best Christmas present I ever had too.
he grew up in Madison Square Garden. I've never
That's
been.
before I knew he smoked pot, though.
Jesus, I'll never live this down. So anyway, so yeah, bought me and my dad first row tickets at Madison Square Garden. Rangers versus the Buffalo Sabres. It was like in November last year. Anyway, we had first row seats right behind the Rangers goalie. It was fucking awesome. And where was I going with that?
It was a great present.
Yeah,
Ryan Reeves.
Oh yes. So yeah. So because we were
I'll,
first
ne-
row,
I'll never see him again. That's so aggravating.
I
I'll
know.
never get a chance to ever ask him that either.
because we had first row seats in the right along the glass, whatever. We had what's called club seats, so we could go and eat whatever we wanted. We could drink soda.
That's
and
still
stuff
the
for
best
everything.
sushi I've ever had in my
I
life.
can't
there, too.
believe
That
that.
was so unbelievable.
I didn't even have any
I
of the
went back
sushi.
about 7 times.
So yeah, they had sushi, stuff like that, like all you can eat, all you can drink, soft drinks. You had to pay for your alcohol. Anyway,
Charlie, you hurt my finger, Charlie.
so this train was supposed to leave like 9:15. If it went to overtime, we were fucked. But like it ended up, we thought it was gonna go overtime. Goal last second. It was awesome, right in front of us. Fantastic time. So our club seats had like a club bathroom, or whatever. So we went to go pee before we left. We walk out, and my dad's like,
These people don't know who Ryan Reeves is.
"Well, if they're hockey fans, they might. Who knows?" Anyway, so my dad's like starstruck. And I'm like, "What? And I'm like, "Oh shit!" So Ryan Reeves, this guy he's a player for the New York Rangers. He was trying to go from the what do they call them? The fucking
Locker room?
Yeah, the locker room up to his family, but the elevator was broken from the second level up. So he came up to the second level, and that's where our club was. So we come out of the bathroom, and he's just chilling. He's wearing just gym shorts and athletic t-shirt, just chilling. And my dad's like, "Oh, I don't want to bother him." And I'm like, to be honest, at that point, I had a couple alcohols in me.
Probably
so.
smoked a little pot too.
No, I did not. But I was like, "Oh, I don't care. I'll say what's up." I'm like, "Hey, dude, blah blah blah, what's up? Like, do you mind taking a picture?" He's like, "Yeah, totally." So I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, will you take the picture?" My dad takes the phone, right? He's shaking like a leaf. I see him going like this. He goes and he's like, "Oh, I took a video. 1 second." Finally takes a picture of me and Ryan Reeves. And the guy was the nicest guy
Very
ever.
nice.
Dude, he was so cool.
Yep,
What a great.
He wasn't like, "Come on, I got to see my family."
One of the probably the nicest professional
Because you
athlete
haven't
I've ever
seen
met.
any like
right,
me. I've
exactly.
seen hundreds of them.
Hey,
but-
you grew up in Madison Square Garden, which is
Yeah.
why I treated you to that, because I wanted you have a memory of your
Yeah.
childhood.
See
Anyway,
it again.
right. So I'm like, "Dad, you want to take a picture?" "No, I don't. I don't want to bother him." And he's like, "No, come on over. What do you come on over?" So then I take the picture normally. I'm not shaking like a leaf like him. So I take the picture and stuff. And he said a couple words to him. And my dad's like, "Oh, all right, have a good night. Thank you so much." My dad was so flustered.
I was,
And,
yeah.
I
I
couldn't,
usually never
I
am, I
couldn't
know.
believe it, because usually he's so
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
Exactly
Yeah.
what you said.
But that's when I kind of know that I'm like about to go. I was just caught off guard, I guess. Like, remember when we saw Mike Richter that time? I chatted with him and stuff. It was not a problem at all.
I was going to say, you weren't caught off guard then.
No,
we
I know. I don't
ran
know.
into him randomly on
I
the
don't
street.
know what happened. Maybe it's what age. I'm pushing 60. I mean, jeez, I don't know.
Dude, you should have seen it. He's I shit you not. He's taking this picture and he's like
I'm just so I wish I would.
shaking like crazy. I was like,
I'm gonna meet him again someday, and I'm gonna ask him about that. 'Cause that's something.
and then after we're in the subway and he's like, "Oh, I should have asked him this, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Why didn't you?" He was
Yeah,
just so nice.
that's the one thing he told me when he did say. He said, "I wished I had asked him
Talking about
the
fighting and stuff like that, but like that guy's an animal. He's tall as hell and athletic as hell, but like he was so nice. He was like literally took time out of his day, didn't give a shit. My dad's like, "I don't want to bother me." "No, come on over, take the picture." That was so cool.
That is very
I
cool.
respect shit like that.
And that's why, to this day, he's your favorite Ranger.
Oh, totally. No,
Right?
totally. To
Right.
this day, because of that.
That makes a huge impression on people.
Absolutely. Draft Top. The Draft Top was designed to give you a better all-around drinking experience, and let me tell you how. You take your Draft Top bar tool, put it on top of your adult beverage, give it a little squeeze, not too hard, a little bit of friction, a little to the left, a little to the right, a little to the left, a little to the right, and wha-bam. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see me demonstrate this. If you're listening, I'm sorry, you just got to hear me talk. But yeah, then you pop your Draft Top off, take this, push it down just a tad, and now your beer just became a cup. So forget about wasting plastic, pouring your beer can into a cup, into a red Solo cup, if you will. It doesn't matter, because now your Draft Top just made your beer into a cup. So now you can chug your beer a hell of a lot faster. You can smell the aroma of the alcohol. The experience of drinking here is just so much better thanks to Draft Top. So go get yours now. I want you to have one, you want you to have one, and you can get your own Draft Top at www.drafttop.com. And don't forget to use promo code GarageBoozing for 10% off site-wide. That's right. It doesn't matter what you get in your Draft Top cart, 10% off site-wide using promo code GarageBoozing. You know how to spell it. Don't be a fool. Buy your Draft Top right now. Treat yourself. You deserve it. All right, back to the show. I'm very new to being a Ranger fan. Like, I did not religiously watch hockey until after me and my dad went to the hockey game. Like, sure, like I.
Who scored the goal with a second left? You don't even know that.
I don't know that. You're right.
Go smoke another joint, you fucking pothead.
So is that your method of doing that, smoking, or do you do gum? Do you do edibles?
I
or?
don't. I don't eat it because edibles. The thing is with that is like you don't know how much you're actually taking, so that's what scares me because I don't like not being in control. So like my thing is like if I don't know what I'm consuming, like if I don't know how powerful this gummy might be, stuff like that. I don't want, like when I say I smoke weed, like it's very minimal. Like sometimes I'll smoke before bed just to like put me to sleep, like a NyQuil or something like that. So I'll take one little rip, done. That's it. I don't smoke weed in the middle of the day to be high as hell and like, yeah, and let's get the munchies, shit like that. No, that's not me. I just like, I don't know, I'll smoke sometimes to go to bed. When I was younger, like 16, 17, 18, I'll smoke with my friends, Riley, for example, and I'll be like laughing for hours. Yeah, it doesn't happen anymore. Big Rick has not been on the podcast for a year and a half. Can you guys believe that? It was November 17th, 2020 was the last time that he was on an episode. I researched that before we talked.
That is shocking to me.
I didn't think it was that long.
I didn't think so either. But when COVID came, everything just like time just stopped, and it's
Yeah.
like
COVID was wild. Like
Yeah.
the pandemic or like the shutdown. Remember when like you couldn't go out and do anything? I remember like when I would drive to work, I'd be driving down the highway and there was no cars other than me. COVID was nuts.
yeah, those 2 or 3 months were terrible.
Try some of this. This you're gonna love this beer review.
All right, so he's trying to shove beer down my throat, so we might as well do a beer review, right? All right,
Okay,
so
give it a shot.
what did you bring? Tell us about it.
Brooklyn Bel Air Sour. It's a very sour beer that tastes great.
A very sour
What's
beer.
the percentage?
Yeah,
Whatever you
that
want to
matters.
know that.
For me
It's
too,
not-
Chase.
Oh, it's only 5.8, but it tastes good. Believe me, I haven't stood you wrong yet.
Wait, are you drinking this one or?
No, that's for you now.
Well, I'm gonna give Big Rick some, and then I'll give
Yeah,
you some.
pass it around. Maybe instead of having a beer review, maybe you should start doing a pot review now. and
Jesus
start doing
Christ. Are you really hung up on that like that?
He is.
I know.
Yes,
I'm
that's
not-
gonna
I'm not
be-
happy
I know.
about it.
That's going to be something.
Are you actually upset about
I
that?
didn't know this for 11 years. I've been living.
Chase,
living
you might not
life.
hear about it, but I'm going to hear about this
No,
for a long
I'll
time.
definitely hear
No,
about
I'm going to hear
no.
about it for a while.
it. I almost
So
feel
what's
bad.
there to talk about? You do it and you do it. So that's that.
Yeah. So what are you
I'm
worried
not.
about?
I'm not worried about nothing. I'm
Smoke a
not
little
saying
weed
nothing.
before
Yeah.
bed and then go to
Yeah,
sleep.
That's great.
He
You-
goes,
you're-
that's
you're gonna,
great.
You are gonna like this too. Actually.
So
Go
wait,
ahead.
you got to drink one too.
This is it, idiot.
That's my shot I give you.
Yeah,
idiot.
so I've been. No, it's not. I'm just a beer now. I
Your
That's
just
not
dad,
this
shot.
beer.
your dad does know
It
what
is.
kind of beer I like, so if he's saying I'm going to like this, I think I will.
Smells kind of sour
You
to
smell?
me.
It's a sour. It's a sour beer.
All right, we'll let Big Rick go first. Scale of
That's
0
it.
to 10.
It's like that sour beer that Sean made that we liked.
It does have the sour at the end.
It does.
Scale of 0 to 10.
7.2.
Wow.
I'm going to go a 6.7. It's a little bit more sour than I like.
True. And you would never buy it anyway. It's a little more expensive than what you're used to buying for beer. So this will probably be the last time you have
Okay.
this beer.
I wish that he would stop that with me being cheap because he knows that I'm not.
You know what? I'll agree with you. There's another person in the family that is way cheaper than you. Then we'll leave it at that. That's
Thank you.
exactly true.
Thank you.
That is
That's all I
exactly
wanted to
true.
hear.
Yep,
Thank you.
That is true.
It's very
I
sour.
like sour beer.
I
though.
finished mine, though. You didn't
I
finish
like
yours?
sour beer.
Oh, I'm drinking it. I'm not chugging it.
What made me buy this was because I like Weinberger's beer so much. So I looked for sour beer and I got this and I thought, wow, this is good.
All right,
To
so
be honest, I do like Sean's better.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't had it because he doesn't talk to me, even though he's my neighbor. So
And he's going to be your neighbor for longer.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I forgot to rate the beer, so fuck me, forget about it. Anyway, back to the show.
he's right.
I did I did see your I don't know if it was Instagram or what have you when you were talking about moving away. Did make
Twitter.
me sad. It did make me sad, but I mean,
That would be
If you
were-
want to,
you're looking to move down to Albany. Are you a freaking idiot?
no, he's talking about moving to a different state.
Why would you do that?
Spread his wings, try something different.
Exactly.
Oh, you would want Ricky and everybody to
No,
do
he'd
that
be
too?
sad. He'd
No,
be sad.
I said I would be very sad.
He
You would
cried
ju-
when Ricky moved out.
You would just go and move out of the state and go on your own?
When Grandma and Grandpa are
When
gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, I'm here. You know,
I know,
I don't mean
but-
nothing to you.
No, that's not no, of course, but like, I can't just sit here for the rest
Who,
of my life.
who wants to go? I thought you were satisfied with this area. I'm surprised. To
I
hear
love this
now.
area, but at the same time, like, life is very short, and I think that like
So you would go on just by yourself in some state and just go on.
I'm not saying I would because it's not guaranteed, but I what am I trying to say?
You would. You'd want to.
I like the idea of it.
Who goes off on their own to another state just by themselves?
A lot
Do you know
of
any
people.
Can you
A
tell me
lot of
someone who does
people.
And
that?
Ray, that's the thing I have a problem with because, like, all the people that I love and stuff are here.
That's fine.
If I move to,
Right, you
say,
you don't know
if I move
anybody
to
that
North
does that.
Carolina, who am I going to be there with?
I could see if he had a family or
I
something.
like the
that he's-
weather
they're
better.
moving, but he's
I
going to
like
go
the
by
weather
himself
better,
to
but
another state.
Exactly. The
But
people that I want to be with and stuff are here.
But see, I would like the opportunity to just like get up and go and like start fresh somewhere and not know anybody because I'm gonna meet people, stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I'm a very social people.
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
That's not fair. That's foolish.
I don't think it is though because a lot of people feel the same way.
I
as
don't
me.
know who. Do you? I don't know anyone else.
A lot of people from that I went to high school with stuff like that have gone
and
out.
they just went by themselves and moved
Moved
to
to
another
Colorado,
state?
like, yeah.
Bobby said Ellie's probably going to move.
Just by yourself and go to another state. Just
She's
by
in Philly
yourself.
right now.
Yeah, but that's because
By herself.
school involved though, isn't
It's
it?
for school and work.
Look at John LaPointe. He's in Kansas. What the fuck's in Kansas?
His
Yeah.
family, his whole family's there.
So his family. That's why
His wife that he met there.
Yeah. So he went out there by himself.
He went out there with a girlfriend.
Yeah, right. So
Broke
that's
up
what
with
I'm
the
saying.
girlfriend,
No,
met his wife.
I mean, he wouldn't just go out by himself to Kansas, right?
It's a good point, but like I don't know. I just think that like life is so short that like I want to experience as much as I can. So like I really do believe that if I were to move somewhere and have a fresh beginning and like meet new people, stuff like that's an experience. You know, like do I
It
just want
absolutely
to
is.
do I just want to sit in the town that I grew up in my entire life? Sure, like I might have fun experiences here and there, but like growing up in the same place, it's not as exciting to me as going somewhere fresh, starting a new life, and like meeting new people, stuff like that. Like you might not be the social butterfly I am, which I don't think is true because you are a social butterfly. But like for example, I went on a vacation in New York City 3 weeks ago by myself, and I had the time of my fucking life. I had so much fun. I had no plan. I'm literally I'm on the subway, not the subway. I'm on the train from Albany, New York to New York City. I didn't even have a hotel room at the point. I booked it while I was on the I keep saying subway. While I was on the train, but I had the time of my life. So like, people are always very afraid to take vacations by themselves. I highly recommend it. Like, a vacation by yourself is so fun. I couldn't believe the time I had. I had the best time of my life, and I didn't tell anybody that I went by myself until after. And I was like, oh, you went to New York City by yourself? Yeah, and I had a ball. It was great.
All right, folks, let me tell you all about the Pump Action Shotgun Tool. Whoa, there's a tool for shotgunning? Hell yeah, there is. So listen to this. The Pump Action Shotgun Tool, created by the Drunk Engineers. Love that name, by the way. It makes shotgunning a hell of a lot easier, and let me tell you how. So you're going to take your beer, and you're going to stick it right in the shotgun tool, like this. Hold it like that so the air pockets are up here, and then you're going to give it a little squeeze. You're going to hear pop, bam, pop. But look at that, no mess. So right now the air pocket's right up here, and you're going to want to make sure you take this, push that down, and then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the tool. Hold the beer can in place to the mouthpiece. Then you're going to put your mouth on the mouthpiece and shotgun. And boom, no mess. You can shotgun at the dinner table, family events, wherever you want with absolutely no mess. So forget shotgunning, slamming a knife right through. Yeah, not a thing anymore. Thanks to the Pump Action Shotgun Tool by Drunk Engineers. And you can get yours right now. So just log on to www.drunkengineers.ca. Don't forget to use promo code GarageBoozing for 15% off site-wide. That's right, promo code GarageBoozing for 15% off site-wide. Go get yours now. Thank me later. Back to the show.
All right, 2 questions left.
Okay.
First one I got for you. So Social media, is it good or bad for the development of children?
I'm indifferent. I mean, I don't know. There's good stuff on social media for the development and not so good stuff.
So what's the good stuff?
Things to look up. I don't know, world history. Things to how to fight a cold. I don't know.
You ever look up stuff on Wikipedia?
Yeah, all the time.
When I was in high school and I would do stuff like my teacher would be like, "Oh, Wikipedia is not resourceable." Like you, I totally disagree with that.
I think it's more. It has more facts than people realize.
I totally agree. Wikipedia is like an encyclopedia of like
Absolutely.
everything, right?
Yes, I think it's good.
So what do you think?
I think that you got to have the balance between them. I mean, if you let your kids be on social media for 8 hours a day, that's probably not so good. But I mean, there are some aspects to it, like you say, that could be beneficial.
So a real quick left turn here. I remember back in the day when dial-up. Remember dial-up? So me and Ricky would be like playing like Club Penguin or something on the computer, and then a phone call would come, and we're like, "No, we're gonna lose the internet connection." So the second Big Rick picks up the phone, internet's gone.
Yep.
And then we'd have it. Remember those days? That was fucking wild. It's crazy to me how technology's advanced in that short little time period. Where from then to now, you can just like light speed internet. From
That was a matter of what, 15 years?
if that 5, 10 maybe.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was something.
You know what I just recently watched? Back to the Future. Great fucking movie series.
Right.
Holy shit. And it's crazy because they were like all predicting like flying cars like these years and stuff. Like we don't have any of those.
No, like the Jetsons. No.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
He's George Jetson. Yeah. None of that.
Nope, that's right.
Cars don't fly shit, but it's just crazy because like you would think that like hearing like it was gonna be a big technology development.
Yeah.
No, all they had to do was get Wi-Fi.
It took me 15 to 20 minutes to download a song, man.
I know.
Remember
15
Remember
to 20
LimeWire?
minutes.
LimeWire?
I remember before
Napster.
LimeWire, Napster.
Napster. I don't remember Napster.
Then you gave me, once each one shut down, you would give me the new one.
Yeah. Crosswire.
Yes,
LimeWire, Crosswire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I remember you would download the songs on a LimeWire, and then eventually they were all just like spamming here. I did not have sexual relations
Right.
with that
Clinton.
woman.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. You could go literally just like download this song and shit. Like your music, Big Rick has like the big. Do you still have a big music library, or is it like evaporated?
I still have the library, but I don't use it because, I mean, who downloads songs anymore?
Right. You get Spotify, Apple Music.
Apple Music and stuff like that. Right. Does anybody download music, right?
I do all the time.
Do you actually?
Yeah. Yeah, like
What do you make a CD?
no, I just have them. I have them on my phone. I have a list of my favorite '80s rock, '80s.
Annoy Rocks?
Yeah, that's a good band. '80s dance, '80s new wave, '90s, '70s. Yeah, I have it all set up. So it's my own songs that I want to listen to. If I go on Spotify, I can't do that, can I?
Yes.
You
Any song
create
you
your
want.
own playlist.
Yeah, they have Annoy Rocks on Spotify.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Hanoi Rock.
I got that from the Dirt. Or was it
Yeah,
the
that
Dirt?
was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
So do you still download
So
music?
I could go on Spotify, and how could I put 300 songs together on it?
You make a playlist.
You make a playlist,
Or you
yeah.
like songs. All you have to do is like it, and it goes in your likes folder.
And then I can create like all 80s, all 90s.
Yes.
Okay, is he doing this?
So you got to show me how to do that. Then why am I doing
Are you being
this?
serious?
No, it's completely, yeah.
So you still download songs?
Absolutely. Yeah.
so
Who the
so
fuck
you're
downloads a
you're
song?
pirating music still.
I wouldn't like to say that, but yeah.
Who the hell does that?
God.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I didn't think I could put these songs
No,
together.
you're being 100% serious.
Absolutely, yeah. How could
Is he
I
being
See,
serious?
the thing is,
How could I?
I
Put,
when
can't
we
tell.
talk to him, I know.
can't tell.
I know.
how
I
could?
know.
Why do you think I'm still downloading them then for?
Are you actually still downloading?
Yes.
Who the fuck downloads songs?
But so I can get to Spotify and they'll have every song that I want, and I
Yes.
can put them
Oh,
on.
Any
every
song you think
every
of.
song that's yeah,
Yeah.
it's out there.
Really?
And you hit like, and it adds it to your like folder. Like, that's all you need. And you can shuffle, do anything you want. Like,
Really? Okay, I'll try that. Then.
There's Amazon
Yeah.
Music, there's Apple Music, there's Spotify.
Yeah, but
there's,
Amazon, it doesn't seem like I can get every song I want on there though, on Amazon.
but you're literally still downloading.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
How are you downloading them?
From apps on my Android.
He's pirating.
Android. Enough said. Android. All right.
We love him.
Do you have playlists on Spotify?
Yeah, you can make a playlist.
But I bet you don't though.
But you can. I
If
don't.
it's that easy, why don't you guys have playlists on Spotify?
Because I don't need a playlist. I just put.
I was going to say I don't choose to have. I use Pandora.
So you wouldn't want to have all of your favorite '80s songs together? You
No,
wouldn't want to do that.
No, I put my 80s music in. If it's not the song that I want, I choose to
What do you
skip
mean?
it.
What do you mean '80s? So say if you want to hear a certain song from the '80s, and it's not being played because it sounds to me like you're just going on a station that says all '80s.
Like if I want to hear Men at Work, for example, I would
Yeah,
literally.
sure.
Yeah, sure. So what I would do is search Men at Work and then put my playlist.
That's too much work doing all that. I already have a list set up. I just hit play and I'm getting all my '80s music.
How many-
I'm
how
not
many
typing
songs?
stuff in.
So if you have one song that you want, all you have to do is hit play, and that one song will come up.
no, I'll find it on there and then I'll do.
So
it.
then
But-
that's what he has
Too
to
much
do
work.
on the other.
Right, but there's like say 50 songs I want to hear in my '80s playlist of just those 50 songs.
You only have 50 songs from the 80s.
No,
you
I'm
wanna
saying
listen
that I
to?
want to listen to at this particular time. I mean, I have hundreds on my list.
Okay.
But I want to just hear 50.
Put it in
How
shuffle.
easy is it going to do that with Spotify?
Easy. Select, make a playlist. Easy.
You can make multiple different playlists,
So
just
I-
like you do with your
And you guys don't-
pirated music that
and
you do.
you guys don't want to do that. You guys don't choose
No,
to have.
no,
all
I
80s
choose
and
not to
90s?
steal music.
No, but put them together from Spotify. Like you never did it before, right? You never did that before.
Well, you taught me how to do
Yeah.
it, and then I got.
So, but on Spotify, you're not stealing them. So they're going to let you have this music for free, and you don't
Yeah.
have to pay for it.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, you have to pay.
What's the benefit?
You have to pay to have Spotify. So.
Oh,
It's,
so you do have to pay.
no, I add you my account. You can have it for free.
Oh, but normally you'd pay for it. That's my point. Why I'm not doing it then?
But you're not paying for it, so okay.
So
if you're
you'd
paying
rather
for it,
you'd rather
you don't have Spotify.
okay.
If
Let
you're
me
paying
let me
for
just
it.
let me just say this. You'd rather steal it than pay for it.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
So you
that's
so- but it-
that's
but-
the difference between him and I.
So you certainly.
I
don't
would
have-
rather do something legally.
You
than
don't. You
steal
don't
it.
have Spotify though. You don't have Spotify then. How are you getting your music these days?
Apple
You just
Music.
go Siri or whatever the.
I
frick
have
that lady's
T-Mobile
name is.
T-Mobile Tuesday, and I get free Pandora on weekends for
T-Mobile
right?
Tuesday, baby.
Pandora.
I
I
get
get commercial-
free commercial-free music.
Yeah, but you can't choose the songs you want though on Pandora, right?
If I don't like the one song, I'll skip
Right,
it.
okay, so I'm glad you guys made it clear for me that I'm doing the right thing then. Cause
So yes,
it sounds like
you're
quite an
if
inconvenience
you're
doing that.
if you're comfortable stealing
Well, I'm not
music
stealing
from the
anything.
artist,
No, I
if
wouldn't
you're
consider it
comfortable
stealing.
stealing music from
I-
the artist, then
I
go
have,
ahead and continue.
I have
to
an
do,
app and I download the music. I
Then
have an app.
continue stealing from
If
the
that's
artist.
what you want to call it, but I have an app and I download the music using that app.
You steal
What
it.
app? What app do you use?
I'd have to look at it. I don't even know
On
the
your
name of
Android?
it.
You
Yeah.
pirate
It's
the
illegal.
music.
Yep.
You
I don't
pirate the
know.
music.
It doesn't say that on the app, so I don't know about
You're a
that.
criminal.
Tell me
Legally-
another way to do it. I don't know how to.
Spotify,
We
you
just
hit the
told
like
you.
button.
Legally.
No, but that you got to pay for that though.
It's
That's what I'm
like
saying.
$5 a month.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm doing this for free.
Yeah, so you wouldn't pay $5 a month for music?
Definitely not if I can get it for free. No, I wouldn't be paying for
That's
the
so
beast
funny.
if I could get
And
it for free.
He tells me that I'm cheap, but yet he would rather pirate music than pay
Absolutely.
for it.
It's funny because
Who-
he
And I hope that this is going to go on the podcast.
Since,
I will.
Since
I
when
do
do you,
hope this is
since
on the
when do you care
podcast.
about that being so bad pirated music? You did that freaking your whole life.
I did it 20 years ago,
Yeah,
Ray.
yeah.
20 years
So then
ago.
you felt guilty all of a sudden, and you don't want to do it
Absolutely.
anymore. Oh,
Yep.
bullshit.
Absolutely.
He felt bad.
You
He-
couldn't sleep at night. You were so upset about it.
He's
right?
like, Justin Timberlake isn't getting paid, so I got to
That's
make
ridiculous.
sure.
Okay, just one other question before we go. What do you think of Justin Bieber now?
I love him.
He's very
Love it.
popular.
His music
amazing.
is
I don't,
amazing.
Amazing.
I'm not knowledgeable enough.
I would go
enough
to a
in
Justin
music.
Bieber concert.
Peaches, Ghost, anyone. I mean, all of Justin Bieber's songs are so good.
I don't
good.
I don't really listen to him. I don't.
I'm not gonna lie. I would go to a Justin Bieber
I would
concert.
understand that you're in your
By myself. I'd
You're
go
in your
alone.
20s. I don't expect a man that's
No, but
almost
like-
Okay.
pushing 60 to like Justin Bieber.
Back in the
So,
early 2010s.
Do you know someone else that's in? Do you know anybody that's in almost 60 that likes
Okay,
Justin Bieber?
don't fucking categorize me.
What?
I didn't say the F word at all in this
Who's saying the
podcast
F
until
word?
now.
I didn't say the F word.
Okay, don't consider me almost 60.
You're
I'm
not?
53.
All right. Okay.
That's not
Oh,
even
you're
close.
not even close.
Not even
you're
close.
not close.
Not
then.
even
All right,
close.
I get confused because I look at you and you look at that age. So I'm
Do you ever
sorry.
like think about your age and like, holy fuck, I'm 53.
Yeah, it's
I
like
do.
it's like you wake up
Chase,
and all of
I'm
a sudden
past
you like
middle
that.
age.
Do you get freaked out like
I
when you
am
think
past.
about that?
I do, and I'm like you. It dwells
Back
on
to
me,
the
and I
death
think
thing.
about it, and yes, that's terrible.
It scares the fucking shit
Terrible.
out of me.
But
And there's nothing we can do about it.
I know.
So you might as
know.
well just accept it. Nothing
So
you can
you-
do.
You know what? You should, but the thing is,
We
doing
don't.
It.
We
doing
don't.
it.
I know, just-
it's doing it. That's the
nothing you-
hard part.
So you're telling me that, Dad, that you just sit back and you're like, all right, I'm gonna die one day, and it's just cool.
I mean, what
It
else
freaks
can you do? I mean, I don't want to have that happen, but that's going to happen.
Right? We all know it's gonna happen, but
Yeah.
like, there's no way it doesn't freak you out.
No, I
Like,
mean, people
you're gonna be
aren't
gone. I'm
thrilled
gonna still
about
be
it.
like, you
Right.
don't like. You're leaving me behind.
If all
like-
goes well, that'll be like that.
There's times where you think about, okay, I've got less days ahead than I have behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just don't know of a man in his 50s that likes Justin Bieber. That's all. I mean, do you know someone other than him?
Okay.
I could probably.
I mean, I'm
find
not
it.
saying it's a bad thing.
Here's
no, I'm
the
not
deal.
insulting you. Please, I'm
And
not
I
insulting
don't
you.
want to say you're insulting me because
I hope I'm not, because I
mean,
don't want to be insulting.
I don't
you.
know of
I'm just-
anybody who listens to old music like you.
Of course,
You don't
People
want
my
to listen.
age. Are you?
You don't want to listen to anything new.
That is an ignorant
You don't
thing.
want to listen to anything
Someone,
new.
so you
Ever.
think most people in their 50s listen to modern music, Justin Bieber and stuff? You think this?
What
Of
do
course you
Chase?
don't. Of course you don't.
I don't think that most people are stuck like you.
Well, I'm not stuck.
listening to 70s and 80s music. I love listening to new music and stuff.
And
I like-
most
I like
people
older
don't.
music.
Go, do you know someone else your age that does?
Here's the deal. The
And
thing
I'm not
between
saying-
you and I is you care about what
No,
other
no.
people
I'm not saying that if you care not.
think
I'm just
about
asking you.
stuff.
I'm not.
I
I'm
don't
just-
know of other
Right,
people
right.
that do.
That's all. That's my point. Just
So
like
Justin
just like
Bieber-
your brother Bobby would say.
Unbelievable.
You just don't admit. You know, instead of just saying, you know,
I'm
Ray,
in the-
you're right. I'm
Okay,
in the
I
minority.
may be in the minority.
You are in the minority. Don't
Okay.
think maybe.
Okay.
I mean, most people my age, Ray, don't listen to Justin Bieber and stuff. I understand that, but I enjoy it. That's all you got to say. There's no argument.
That's so annoying. That is
Jeez,
so
No,
annoying.
why? I mean, it's unusual for people your age to listen to Justin Bieber and all these other.
Why do you say that? Because based on you,
No, people I know.
I don't care to
Oh,
name
no,
other
okay.
people that do.
No,
Because you like it, and that's all that matters. Right?
Exactly.
and that's what
Chase.
you should. I'm not saying you shouldn't like it or you should like it. I'm just saying it's uncommon for someone your age.
But my
to
thinking
listen
is,
to it.
why are you stuck listening to the same music?
Because I enjoy that. I don't enjoy the new modern music. I don't enjoy it.
So you don't like Justin Bieber's Ghost?
I don't even know that song. Are you kidding? Jeez.
I think if you
So you couldn't tell me one Justin Bieber song.
Yeah,
Currently.
baby.
baby, when he was 12 years old.
Yeah, no, that song, yeah.
You are loved.
Just
you are
like
loved.
just like you like the Jonas Brothers too. I mean, I do like that one song they do, which is funny. You're supposed to be such a fan. I told you the song, and Only Human. There's no Only Human song. And it turns out that's the biggest hit. You freaking moron.
What's the song?
Only Human by the He still doesn't remember.
I don't even know.
That's not their biggest hit.
Yeah, Only Human?
Yep, best song they got.
This episode's over. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Big Rick, for joining me once again. It's
Loved it.
great to have you back again.
Loved it.
Great to have you back again. My dad's really mad at me because he found out that I smoke weed sometimes here and there. But other than that,
You dabble.
I'm grounded. Yeah, but
Give me your phone.
with all that being said, folks, we'll see you nerds next week.
Loved it.
That's great. All right.
This episode's over. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Big Rick, for joining me once again. It's
Loved it.
great to have you back again.
Loved it.
Great to have you back again. My dad's really mad at me because he found out that I smoke weed sometimes here and there. But other than that,
You dabble.
I'm grounded. Yeah, but
Give me your phone.
with all that being said, folks, we'll see you nerds next week.
Hey, nerds, please don't forget the #1 way to support the brand. Buy some merch. We've got hats, hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and it's all available to you at www.garageboozing.net/shop. And don't forget to follow on all your favorite social media accounts as well as YouTube at Garage Boozing. And of course, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, whatever the button may be, to the Garage Boozing Podcast on your favorite podcast platforms so you can be notified as soon as a new episode is released.
Ladies, gentlemen, and nerds. Do you have what it takes to be a guest on the fastest growing, alcohol chugging, and nonsense talking podcast? Well, now is your chance. The Garage Boozing Podcast has new guests every week, and you could be one of them. Just simply log on to www.garageboozing.net. Click the Be on the Show tab and submit your information. It's that simple. Join the boozement or be a loser. Don't miss your chance because we're taking this to the moon.